Juggernaut is still crazy these days, as you can see Yuma went on an insane 21 kills and 2 deaths. He even went against pro players like Mikoto and 23 Savage. Let's see how crazy this dude actually is. His item build is pretty standard for lane survivability and a little bit of stats. And you can see he already has intention to rush the phase boost, as that's one of the best laning items for the hero. The faster it chose in this game is Blade Storm, which basically crits on your Blade Fury, which means your attack speed is pretty important too. They started the game with a 5-man smoke onto a sneaky first blood on the Morphling, and then proceed to the laning stage. He is against the Darkseer in the next lane. This matchup is pretty common as Juggernaut has good attack speed to contest the creeps, which makes life difficult for the Darkseer, and he has a good lane sustain with the healing wards as well. You can see the Tinker uses much of a machine at the start of the lane to harass, as the mini robots gives out regen to teammates and also deal damage to enemies at the same time. And the best chance to take advantage of a Darkseer is when he's still level 1. That's where you can see the Tinker, the Juggernaut, just rushes him down and secures the kill. But at the same time, the Nyx suspiciously disappeared trying to block the camp. Next up, we can see the Nyx put the camp away. And in this type of situation, you have to drag the creeps behind in tier 1 tower to ensure the creep equilibrium is balanced. And you can see the Tinker is on the other side to leash a free XP as well. Yuma, together with Tinker, also abuses the fact that Darkseer hasn't reached level 4 to add his surge. He then harasses the Darkseer by spinning and forcing him off the lane, making it risky for him to get near the creeps while exhausting his mana as well. Eventually, the Darkseer burned his mana to harass the Jug, but didn't expect the huge damage from the Jug and Tinker to burst him down for full HP. 5 minutes in and he got his phase boost, and from now on, he focuses on getting his level 6. The first component he got for his Battle Fury is a Kono. This is important as you can get HP and mana regen, which boosts your farming speed as you can spam and spin more often. Don't forget to stack for yourself to make full farming efficiency, as Jug is an insane stack clearer. His first huge rotation happens after he shoves the top tower into farming deep into his jungle, which is then he witnessed a potential fight as he wanted to use his Omni Slash. In a situation like this, you always want to find ways to use your ult before you go back to AFK farming again. He ended up getting 2 kills, which is a great boost to his Battle Fury. And you can immediately see that the moment his Omni Slash is off cooldown, he instantly teleported to mid to join the team fight, but the main reason is he wanted to use his Omni Slash as early as possible. And now the moment his ultimate is on cooldown, he has a valid reason to AFK farm while his ult is on cooldown. The moment his teammate managed to get a kill on the co-op, he instantly went to mid and pressured the mid tower, taking advantage of the enemy death timer. After getting the tower, he wanted to get a taste of that chunk of ancient stacks but was interrupted by the Nyx instead. He ended up tipping back to the fountain, but he would most definitely prefer to teleport elsewhere for even better farming efficiency. But moments like this is hard to react. The farming pattern is usually clearing a triangle before heading to the enemy's safe lane tower, as that's one of the easiest towers to get. But in this case, you can see that he is alone, and take close reminder that the Queen of Pain is about to spawn. This gives very crucial info, as the Radiant will most likely want to fight together with a fresh respawn, and that's where you can see that he went back to farming the moment he got the info on the Queen of Pain. He eventually pushes the tier 1 tower, but he is not alone as his teammate is behind him while it just turned nighttime. Yuma went for the Yasha and is planning to go for the SNY in this game. With his team information, he pressures the tier 2 tower together with his Tinker Shield, Healing Ward and Martial Machine. The insane HP regen stacking up ended up securing the tower and almost kills the Queen of Pain as well. Immediately after obtaining their objective, the Radiant decides to force the issue as they fought under the Dire's wards. The Dire actually has no absolute benefit from this fight as they already gotten the tier 2 tower as their objective. But it's too sweet of a deal as they literally have all the crucial information when playing with the wards. And that's where they proceed to get the perfect jumps and get good advantage in the fight. He completed his S and Y in the last team fight, and this is where he rotates to join another one. The important part of this is to always be ready to join team fights from anywhere as long as you have strong spells off cooldown like your Omni Slash. With the top wave pushed in, they took the opportunity to quickly swipe the Roche just before it hits the 20 minutes mark, as Roshan would have gone to the bottom side. After killing the Roche, he immediately teleports together with his Tinker to destroy the Tormentor easily with his healing wards. While doing so, the Storm also lost its Aegis, which does happen sometimes. But that doesn't stop him from fighting as he reaches his new timing with his nullifier. 1 second later, he instantly found a fight and utilizes it, which caught the Darkseer and Omni Knight off guard. Moments like this are very precise in terms of timing, and you can see how important it is to prioritize item in the early game. And that's why they pressured the high ground, but the true objective was to either force the tier 3 tower down or the glyph, before they proceed to back off and TP it away. You can see at the map the lane was a stalemate. Both Jug and the Darkseer wanted to hurriedly shove the mid wave, but the Dire was even smarter as he smoked behind the Jug, which let them caught up to the Darkseer and Omni Knight. This is a very smart play from the Dire, as it's a reminder to always smoke behind your crit wave, as your crit wave is considered a ward which gives you information to let you get the jump. And with their momentum, they took the last outer tier 2 tower and was to pressure their high ground with their insane formation with the Tinker March, and that's when you can see the next suicided for the healing ward, and this is how Yuma plays the high ground siege with discipline.
Dire's bottom tower won't last long.
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Radiant's top barracks have fallen.
Dire's middle tower is under pressure.
Over here! Here I am! Over here now! Finally! Where's the party? Blown away!
And so Yuma went back to reset the lane, but in this case he went a little too fast and furious alone, which was then taken advantage of by the Radiant. It was actually a very good play from the Radiant to make their smoke play. They ended up killing off the Juggernaut and he started spiraling down almost instantly as his storm was deleted too. With 2 core heroes dead, the Radiant easily took back a set of racks from them. And here is where it gets interesting. You see in the map the Queen of Pain committed a teleport to defend the top tower already, and instantly Yuma made his genius play of scanning the Wisdom rune as it is coming up, and instantly found himself in an advantageous 5-man situation which instantly obliterated the Nyx and the Morphling, and this play gave them a sudden surge of momentum. With the Morphling dead, it was time to hit the high ground, and the objective was to force the buyback or getting the set of racks, and this is how the high ground siege went.
Radiant fortified their structure.
After things went bad for his team, the Radiant got the Aegis, and that's when the Nyx scouted the Tinker on a triangle, but they wanted to bait that out to their advantage, as he wanted to flex out his new Aghanim Scepter.
Dire's top tower is about to take the plunge.
After the huge team fight, they tried to catch the Omni Knight outside the base, but he was too tanky for them to finish off. The Corp ended up dealing a huge chunk of damage with the Arcane Rune, and they got hacks on Jug. They already ended up grouping up to commit a kill on Jug, but that's where the Jug instantly bought back as the Sand King landed a huge stun, killing the Corp and the Omni Knight. From then on, you can see how Yuma plays with discipline on the high ground as he backs off when the Morphling pops his BKB, and then proceeds to hit them harder when paired with the Sand King stun.
blood.
Radiant's bottom barracks have fallen.
The Dire now have mega creeps. This one's about to sink beneath the waves. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They managed to land a huge kill on the Moth, and that's how you destroy the game as a Jug. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.